Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Laura. I'd love you to hit subscribe and follow along with my journey. I've also got my TikTok and Instagram linked down below if you want any more content from me. Today is an exciting day to follow me on my journey, and if you're just happening upon this video, this is my last round of chemo, so round 12 out of 12, and I am beyond excited. I do have some mixed emotions as I come to the end of this journey because I've still got to get my final scan. I want to get my next surgery, and I'm just a little bit anxious leading up into that scan, even though I do feel overall positive about it. I want to get it over with. But today, let's celebrate this milestone. Round 12 out of 12 rounds of chemo. We're just gonna get it in there. It's a little bit like anticlimax. I'm like, yeah, today's the day. But then I get connected to the infuse bottle for 46 hours. So really, Wednesday's the day that we're disconnected from that final chemo, and that will be another big celebration. But the sun has come out, and I'm gonna walk to chemo with my parents. I'm gonna get a green juice on the way and just prepare for what's to come. I'm gonna read my book. I'm gonna listen to some relaxing music and just... Okay, it's poison every time to my body. I really have to prepare myself for the poison that's about to enter. But I do feel in a pretty good mindset. I am feeling anxious, not gonna lie. I think it's just a total mix of emotions like I was mentioning before. But I am ready. Let's get this over and done with. Just taking mum and dad down 10th in Mount Pleasant as we're walking towards chemo. And it's got a whole bunch of heritage buildings, and it's nice for me to show them this because this is quite close to the studio that I work at, and mum was always really nervous when I was walking in the morning or in the evenings because she was worried it was unsafe, and so to see it for herself is nice because she now sees it as actually a really safe area, and it's really beautiful, and there's lots of fairy lights and little glowing lamps. Like, people have put a lot of effort in to restore the homes here, and I believe, well, it actually says on the signs that they restored it themselves, like out of their own pocket. They restored the heritage buildings rather than getting any government assistance, which is pretty cool. It's a bit of a passion project, and they're all painted like really bright colors. It's really beautiful. I think I've shown it in a vlog before. It's just part of my walk. I don't live like right near here, but it's part of my walk en route to get to the studio or to get to BC Cancer, which is where we're headed now, or to get to Whole Foods, like that kind of area around like Canby Street Bridge. The goods. I got extra ginger. So I'm just at my sister's place. I'm finished my chemo infusion, and now we're just connected to my final bottle. But strangely, I had an allergic reaction to the drugs today, and I'm not sure why, because it's the same as always. They just said sometimes you reach a certain level of toxicity and you know, your body just can't handle it anymore. So my face broke out, and I'm not sure if I filmed a clip, but if I did, you would have already seen it. And like I had like rashes, and there was a little rash on my tummy. So they had to give me Benadryl and pause my medication for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then they put me back on it. I'm feeling a lot better now, but the Benadryl's got me feeling pretty groggy. So yeah, just at Sophie's now, and then we're gonna head up to my place shortly, get some fresh air outside. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, which I'm just so happy about. But yeah, feeling a bit rotten, as one is to expect after a chemo infusion. Update on Sophie's garden though. It's looking great. All the little seeds are sprouting. Look. So exciting. Go, Gibby, go! Yeah! Get him!
I think we're doing pretty well.
Good, enjoy.
Thanks so much.
Oh yeah.
I do like a croissant.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna eat
I
some.
like a croissant.
I just got home from dinner. I haven't had much of an appetite all day, so it was great to get a nice, delicious plant-based meal in my belly. But we're home now. Ty's home, which is super exciting. Here he is. Come on, Ty, we've missed ya. Ty's back.
I'm back.
Which means Gibby is happier because I think Ty is definitely her favorite human. When she was just a little kitten, it was for sure me, but over that time, she has definitely clung more to Ty, and
She's
I'm
playing
okay
with
with that.
she's playing with the tree that we got her.
Oh yeah, well we didn't get it it was given to us by a neighbour.
Yeah.
But you know, I put it in the lounge. I mean, that's the only work that I did towards it. I'm feeling a little bit better after eating something, and still a little bit nauseous. I mean, I wish that I could spend some more time out in the fresh air, but it is cold. Even though it's sunny, it is cold. I wish we just had a balcony. Like, that's where I'd be sitting right now with a cup of tea. I'd just sit on the balcony and read. And I heard that property prices are going down in Vancouver and the rental market's changing slightly. So maybe across the next few months, something might come up that's right for us. But for now, we'll just stay put. My brother arrives in a few days. I've mentioned this before, but my brother gets here on Friday, which is so exciting. Haven't seen him in 2.5 years. My sister and I have put in a food order at a supermarket near him, and he's going to pick it up for us. It's all just like pantry goods, mainly like confectionery and like crackers and like our favorite coffee, just a few of our things that we miss from back home. There's so many fresh things that I wish that he could bring over, but you know, so he's going to leave some space in his bag for us. But he gets here Friday, and then mum and dad are actually going to leave on Friday to start the road trip. So we just actually tonight got a new car. So we just picked up a new car, which is super exciting. We got a Nissan Murano. Yeah, Nissan Murano. And it's obviously secondhand. We got it off Facebook Marketplace, and we're really happy with it. It's definitely an upgrade from our car. They're similar, yeah, but it's just an upgrade in terms of just like the way it runs and everything. So it's just safer, and we'll be safer in winter when we do road trips on the in the snow and things like that. So that is great news. And so the part of the reason that we got a new car is, one, our car wasn't doing too well, and we were going to have to upgrade anyway. But mum and dad, we looked into hiring a car, and so we're hiring it, I guess it's across 9 days, and they looked at the car hire, and for what we needed, it was about like $2,000 with tax, and that's before insurance. So we thought, well, why not get a new car? And this car, I think, was just like not too much more expensive than that. The big expensive thing here, and some people might find interesting because it's very different back home, is that insurance costs a lot of money here. So back home in New Zealand, you get a warrant of fitness for your car, and you have to register your car to the road. And those are ongoing costs that you have to pay. Whereas here, you don't have those, which I think is silly, because how do you know that your car is fit for the road? And warrant of fitnesses help sort of like keep things going that before they become a huge problem, because you have to get your car checked in on. The newer the car, the longer the warrant of fitness. I think it's annually if you've got a newer car, and it's every 6 months if you've got an older model. Anyway, I'm rambling about cars. I'm not a car person, but it just worked out. It made more financial sense for us to get a new car rather than mum and dad hiring a car, and then we were going to have to get a new car anyway. So got that car. So mum and dad leave for the road trip on Friday, so they're not going to miss the arrival of Fraser, but that's okay because they see him all the time. They live in the same city. And then we fly to Calgary on Sunday, and we'll meet them there at the airport. So that's really exciting. I am so ready for a good night of sleep. I feel better now, so I'm going to try to get to bed, stay on top of the nausea, because we all know that nausea management is key. You want to stay on top of it before it becomes a problem, because it's really hard to manage once it gets bad. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I've been rambling enough. You're probably sick of my voice. Although this whole vlog is really my voice, but this particular clip, I will check back in the morning. Good morning. It is day 2 connected to the bottle, and I'm going to have a bit of a slow morning, lie in bed, just kind of recalibrate. I'm feeling a bit nauseous this morning. And then I think I'm going to go to the supermarket. I need to pick up fresh produce. I want to make lots of green juices. I'm really craving green juice with ginger. Yesterday's one just really hit the spot. So I need to pick up celery, cucumber, kale, spinach, some fresh ginger root, some lemon. So I'm going to make that. And then I also need to get like frozen berries. I've completely used the last of it on my smoothie bowl the other day. So need to get fresh, like frozen mango, frozen blueberries, need to get some banana to freeze, and just have myself all stocked up on that, because when I'm feeling nauseous, everything fresh, frozen stuff rocks my socks. I am going to get probably some popsicles as well, just for when I don't have much of an appetite. It's nice to just have a little sugary popsicle. And yeah, that's kind of the rough plan for this morning. Ty is working this morning, and then when he comes back, he's got an audition. I just looked down at my arm, and you might have seen a little freak out. There's like a piece of cotton here that looked like a spider, so I freaked out. I'll pop that back there. And anyway, that's the plan. Sun is shining. It is a beautiful morning. Still has a little bit of a chill in the air, which is why I'm wearing my coat, but I can imagine that if I'm out walking for like 30-40 minutes, I'd need to take it off. Just the spring flowers are out, greenery on the trees. I'm just right by Queen Elizabeth Park, and it's just so gorgeous. This really fills my cup, and I'm so grateful that the sun has come out for my last chemo, because honestly, it helps the mental health so much. I know I harp on about that all the time, but I just genuinely can't believe how much getting outside changes my mood. Anyway, so we're feeling good, we're feeling upbeat, got a pep in my step. Just spoke to mum and dad on the phone. I think we're gonna try and hit the aquarium today. They attempted to go on Sunday when I was working, but it was just too hectic, too busy. So we're gonna try again today. I'm excited to see the little otters, so hopefully that all works out. I probably won't go to the supermarket until later, so I'm just gonna go to the fresh produce place that's really close to my house, just so that I can get some things to juice. I mean, I live right by a juice truck, and well, not right by, but I live close to a juice truck that I could walk to and get a juice, but it just really adds up pretty quickly. It's like $9 or $11 for a juice, and I could make that amount of juice and then some for like a fraction of the price. So that's the goal this morning, and then we'll do the supermarket shop later, because mum and dad are going to need some snacks for their road trip, so I'll help them out with that. We'll go to Canadian Superstore. They haven't been there yet. They'll probably find it quite overwhelming. So I'm just in the new car with mum and dad, and this is my first time driving it, and as soon as I got into the seat automatically moved me close to the steering wheel, and that's a little bit fancy for me. So I'm sure it'll be all good, but I got to get used to like the brakes and brake sensitivity and all that kind of stuff. We're heading to the aquarium. Or did you want to get coffee first?
Coffee first.
Okay, all right.
Would there be coffee at the aquarium or not?
Oh, no, you don't want to go there. Dad keeps putting on this really bad Canadian accent, and he doesn't even know he's doing it until that moment.
And
he adjusted,
record.
and now it's on record.
Yeah.
Alright, so mum and I are going to do a wellness shot. This has got, I think, turmeric, well, definitely has turmeric in it, ginger, lemon, all the good stuff there, right? I don't know if we can do it in one. Mum, you're a beast. Ooh, that's powerful. It's good.
I've nailed you.
She did. Oh. Full of all the good stuff. I think I need to wash that down with a sip of coffee. How cute are these little bottles though?
Yeah.
This is like a little glass bottle in the K&K. I've had some fresh pressed juices from here. Oh, we love my turmeric stained teeth. I've had some fresh pressed juices from here, and I've kept the bottles just because they're so aesthetic. So cool. Just arrived in Stanley Park and heading to the aquarium. I'm really hoping it's not super busy with like school trips and things like that, because I just, yeah, you know, I don't want it to be too hectic. I don't have a mask. Did you say we need a mask? Just finished in the aquarium. I got a little bit dizzy walking around, so I had to find a wall. Mum had to help me walk through. Just, you know, lightheaded, especially when you like come up from sitting too quickly. So I'm gonna go home now to relax. Can do the groceries later. It's nice to be distracted, but then the challenge is to try not to do too much so that you don't overexert yourself. Always trying to find that balance, but I'm doing all good. I'm all good. So the Laura from this morning that had a pep in her step and had all the energy, we don't know her now. She is completely drained and nauseous, and now this is where I live. I live in this bed with Gibby, snuggles with Gibby. But yeah, I perhaps pushed it a little bit too much today, but not really. I mean, I only went for a 15-minute walk this morning, and then I was walking around the aquarium, but maybe just a little bit too much time on my feet. But no regrets. Like, that quality time with mum and dad at the aquarium, we had an awesome time, is, you know, something that I really treasure. So no regrets on doing that, but I just need to make sure I'm conserving my energy now, because we're going to go out for dinner later, which is, you know, relatively close to home. I'm going to go to an Indian restaurant, and you're probably like, Laura, you've been eating out a lot. And I have, and I know, and I'm not the biggest fan of eating out all the time. I prefer it to be a treat, and I love my home cooked meals, but my family are on holiday here. They want to see all the places that we go. We obviously want to show them as well, and they don't have cooking or kitchen facilities in their home, and we just have dinner with them every night. So we definitely have eaten out more than we've had meals in, but it is a short stint of time. They're only here until Friday, then we go on that road trip, and then they only have one night when we get back from the road trip before they go home, which I'm just dreading. I don't want to think about. It softens the blow that my brother will be here for an extra 2 weeks after they leave. But anyway, we don't need to focus on that. So obviously I don't have the energy to go get the groceries, so Ty's being a gem and he's going to get them for us. And then when he comes home, I think I'm going to make a smoothie bowl, because that is just all we're craving right now. Like I said, ice cold things are just like the best when I have nausea. Hi, Gibby Go. Are you having snuggies? You must be sleepy from keeping me up all night. So I've had a little bit of a lie down. I'm feeling a lot better, and I just needed to stay on top of hydration, because I do get really dehydrated during chemo as my output. Like, I get a lot of diarrhea through my stomach. So sometimes you get that water sick belly feeling when you drink too much water. So that's when I'll just have like an electrolyte drink. This one's juicy strawberry and peach flavored. I really love the berry flavor of this Organica one. These were sent to me, gifted, but I might repurchase because I really enjoyed them. Anyway, Ty just got back from the grocery store, and I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a grocery haul, but I asked for a few things, but some of these things are going to be a surprise to me, so I thought we would discover through it together. So first things first, he got some bubblies. So this is just like mineral water, orange flavor. We love that. He got some oat milk. Great. Didn't know we were running low, but we've got some more. He's got some nudes. I won't eat these, but you know I'm away next week, and Ty loves to make noodle soups. He also loves these mug cakes. When I showed him a mug cake for the first time, he thought it was wizardry that within a minute he could have a mug full of cake. Looks like he's picked up some fries for himself as well. And then I asked for these three things. I got some frozen banana, frozen mango, and frozen blueberry. All good stuff. Some celery for juicing, cherry tomatoes. What else have we got in here? We've got cucumber. We have got ginger root for juicing. Love the smell of this. Beautiful. Ooh! Some juicy grapes. I'm going to tuck into these now. We've got a couple of Alfonso mangoes. Some mangoes. What am I on about? Some mangoes. These ones look a little bit like miniature compared to the ones that I had the other day. Unsure why. An avocado. Has anyone seen, oh, 2 avocados? That short little meme or vine where that kid opens up an avocado on Christmas Day and he's like, an avocado. Thanks. I quote that way too much. Ty's got some snacks for him, and my bro's coming soon, so I picked up some of these rice crackers and got some coffee pods. Ooh, bagels. Love bagels. These ones look like smaller. Am I just imagining that? We have got some cleaning products, mini marshmallows for hot chockies, and sometimes that's nice to put on top of your smoothie bowl as well. Some baby spinach for smoothie bowls and the sorts. Some treats for Gibby, of course. We've got some ground coffee in a bag, because sometimes when you've got more people around, so if mum and dad are here or when my bro's here, we put this in and we make like a pot of coffee instead of doing the espresso pods. We got Gibby some wet food as well. A few cans of that. This is like treat food, so when you got to give her a little treat because she's been the best girl. And then Ty got some special K bars, special K bars. And then some more rice cakes, and then some Smart Sweets. And that's the haul. So I probably knew about 50% of that, and the other 50% he's just grabbed, and I'm impressed. Well done, Ty. He's like, I have provided for my family. Me and Gibby.
I have. I got Gibby some
My
stuff
family's back together.
Oh, she hates it.
I know, she hates it when we do all the kisses.
Okay, so we've got this food dispenser that we got from a woman in the same apartment building as us, and it's supposed to slowly disperse the little biscuits, so it gives Gibby some form of engagement. Some stimulation.
She can put her paw in there.
Yeah, but she still hasn't worked it out, so we just drip feed.
So we still have to put some in the bottom so that she doesn't starve while she figures it out.
I've been trying to show her.
I know, and she gets it. I saw her put her paw in there, but I think she's not willing to work for it just yet.
Yeah.
We just want to keep her entertained.
Gibby, your food stinks.
I used to put it in the suitcase when we came and I forgot about it.
I'll go half.
I'll go house.
I want you to try that first.
So I was mentioning earlier that we both have our chores, and Ty's is laundry, and this is why Ty's is laundry. Look at how he folds. Look at that pile of clothes. He's a folding machine. And I can fold clothes and stack them tidily, but look how he's just super neat. Look, I'm just a regular guy.
I put my pants on the same way as everyone else every day, but when I put my pants on, they're neatly pressed.
Yeah, they've been neatly pressed. Ty loves a good iron. I've got blueberries in my teeth, you'll have to just ignore that. And I shut my finger in the drawer, not having a great night. Also, do you know what's rude? It's that time of the month. It just came on today, and it happened 2 weeks ago. So the chemo really makes your cycle super irregular, and I can't wait for that to just even out, because I definitely feel it with the hormones and everything. Everything just feels out of whack. I cannot stop looking at my blueberries in my teeth. So I'm gonna save you guys from it, brush my teeth, and go to bed. Good morning. Last day I've been connected to chemo. This makes me so happy. Didn't have the best sleep, but look, we're not going to focus on that because that's the negative. We don't need to focus on that. Let's focus on the positive. So the bottle is almost empty. The little balloon is almost empty, which is very exciting. So as soon as that's ready to be disconnected, we will be disconnecting it, or Ty will be disconnecting it. I will just sit there. Very grateful that he can do that. We actually only went into the only 3 times, twice. We only had to go in twice to get my bottle disconnected in the early stages of chemo, and I highly recommend that if you haven't infused the bottle, that you learn how to do it yourself at home, or get your partner to learn how to do it, because it was always just such an added kind of annoyance to have to go back into BC Cancer and wait and get it done. It was kind of a whole hour and a half affair when it takes us 10 minutes at home. So much easier at home. I'm hoping to do a yoga class later with mum and my sister, but only if I'm feeling up to it, so not going to book anything just yet. We're cleaning the house and just getting it all ready, because my brother's staying with us, not with us in our apartment, but a few doors down. My landlord very kindly offered up. She owns the whole building, and we don't have a building manager. That's just her, but she lives out of province, and so she comes kind of, I guess, once every 5 or 6 weeks for things like maintenance, or if people are moving in and out. And she owns her own little unit here in the apartment building, and so she said that if I had family coming, that they could stay there. And I thought that was just really lovely. It's too small for mum and dad for when they came. I wanted them to have their own space, but I think it'll be great because it's definitely got a bedroom and a toilet, but we've got the full kitchen in here, so he can just come and go. And she's really amazing. She also installed a keypad lock on our door and on the back door of our building, so that when I was first back from my surgery, the stoma nurse could come and go and all of that. So she's been really amazing. Her mum actually had colon cancer, so I think it hit really close to home when I got sick, and she just wanted to help in any way she could. So very grateful for her. So whilst this building definitely has a lot of downsides, she is incredible, and she's actually the one that she's the reason we got Gibby, because she brought her litter of kittens from Alberta to us, and we fell in love with Gibby. Or Ty fell in love with Gibby and convinced me.
Yeah, well, we actually just asked her if we could adopt a cat.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
She was like, well, actually, she's like, my cat just had a litter. And her cat was a domestic long hair. And apparently she shacked up with a Maine Coon. Because we found out pretty early at the vet. The vet was like, there's some Maine Coon in this cat. She's probably going to be really big. I was like, yes.
Yeah. Just en route to coffee with mum and dad. We're going to their local, right by their accommodation, and they call it their local, which is super cute. It's just like the downstairs of a house, and it's just a little independent. So really nice to support them, and they make really good coffee and vegan croissants as well, which is awesome. So we're just heading down there now, and then I'm going to head to the pharmacy to pick up a new toothbrush. Look, long story short, guys, I accidentally put facial cream on my toothbrush when I was really tired and nauseous instead of toothpaste, and I put it in my mouth and I was like, ugh. So we need a new toothbrush. That one's now tainted, and a couple of skincare bits, and then hopefully come back, get this disconnected, and then I'll be free. Yeah. Look at the size of these cups. They're so big. Nice. Ty's is even bigger than mine. There was a croissant there. It's gone.
Why don't you go?
We're done.
Boom.
We're done. I can't believe it.
That hurt my ear.
So I just got home and had a shower. Since that last clip, I went out for a walk, called some girlfriends, celebrated virtually on the phone with them, and then I picked up a couple of bits of skincare. I think my skincare regimen is going to be just chef's kiss now, because I think I've got everything that I need. So I've purchased these products before, but this is Jessica Alba's range, the Honest Beauty brand, and I've got the Everyday Radiance Moisturizer and some vitamin C serum. I've tried these before, they were great. I think the only reason I stopped using them was because at the time I was using BoxyCharm and I was getting sent a lot of skincare products, so I didn't need it. And then I went and picked up the hair extensions here. So I just find it easier, because my house doesn't have a buzzer, to send parcels to a pickup point, because then I can just get them in my own time and I don't get one of those calling cards, we missed you, and you end up having to go pick it up from a depot anyway. So got the extensions, and I'm just gonna have a little bit of a pamper afternoon. I'm doing a bit of a big clean as well. We're just chipping away at it. We probably always talk about how we're cleaning, and I think I have a pretty high standard of what I want the house to look like, and I feel really gross when the house is slightly messy, and you'll know if you live in a small space that it gets messy really quickly. So we're not so much always, when we say cleaning actual grime, but from having the windows open, lots of dust collects, always folding, putting away clothes, and I don't know, just tidying, sorting, putting away things that end up on the coffee table. So it's just like running in between rooms, like, yeah, always cleaning. And if you stay on top of it every day and do kind of one deep clean a week, it means that you never get to a stage where you're, what are they called? Gosh, my dad was a painter, he'd kill me if I can't remember what it's called, like the trimming of the room. Oh my gosh, that's gonna really annoy me. Architraves, yeah. So you wipe those all down, and windowsills and stuff, you don't get thick dust build up. Just dust the TV every couple of days, little things like that, and it makes me feel good, makes me feel productive. Always go stay on top of cleaning the bench tops and the microwave and the cabinets, because when I'm cooking I'll have spices fluffing all around. Anyway, you didn't want to listen to me rant about cleaning, but just, I know that I talk about that a lot. I'm just gonna clean. So I'm gonna light a candle, have a pamper afternoon, and I'll show you what the extensions look like when I put them in. I'm just hoping that it makes me feel just a little bit more confident, because like I mentioned before, I mean, I do know, the fact is I am thinning at the back of the head, but I know that it's not as bad as it is in my mind. But why not add some extra thickness if it's gonna make me feel better? What's it like to be Gibby Kiddo? What is it like to be you? Hey? Lives the life of Riley. I'm just about to get picked up for dinner, and by picked up I mean the walking school bus. Sophie's coming here, we're walking to go get mum and dad, and then we're walking to the restaurant, and we're gonna go to the same place we went last Friday, so that will be delicious. I'm thinking I want to get vermicelli noodles. I'm feeling a little bit nauseous, but I just had some more grapes. I don't really feel like anything too heavy, so I'll just see what I can manage and take home what I don't eat, but I am hungry. I just feeling a bit unsettled in my tummy, but overall we're doing okay. Got a new hoodie from White Fox, just arrived in the mail. I bought it around my birthday, so it takes a couple of weeks to ship from Australia, but this is where like all of my crew necks and hoodies are from, and a few of you DM me on Instagram about it. They're just a great quality, pretty good price point, and this is not sponsored, but damn, I wish it was. White Fox, if you're watching this, sponsor me. I am a big fan. Yeah, so heading out shortly, just gonna have some more snacks with Gibby and continue watching Dynasty. Definitely hooked now. Hooked on Dynasty, that's for sure.
I wasn't.
But it's got out of control in North Island because it's warm and it's going.
So I was just walking home, and look who I found along the way.
It's me.
I'm puffing because
She ran to me.
Ty told me he was only 2 blocks away from me.
The biggest
So
blocks.
even though I was about to see him at home, I ran towards him like an egghead, and now I'm super out of breath. Dinner was really nice. Gonna have a chill night now. But it'd be rude not to make a smoothie bowl.
My headphones are on and I can't hear anything.
So Ty's just making some dinner because he just got home, and I'm gonna make a smoothie bowl shortly, and then we're just gonna watch a movie, I think, or watch part of a movie because we're nanas, so we'll probably only watch part. But I am gonna wrap up this vlog here, and my next vlog will be, we're gonna go to Fort Langley tomorrow. I think I might vlog that, and then my brother arrives, which is so exciting. So we're gonna have a super active holiday while he's here. He's keen to hike, he's keen to do some fitness classes with me and just like be super active, so that'll be fun. So yeah, stay tuned for the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video.